Short leaves taste good like a beer should.
You said it. Lucky Strike means fine tobacco.
Try a frosty cold glass of Bavarian right away.
That you say? No boulder dash or baloney here.
Cheers, everyone, and welcome to the Unfiltered Gentleman. And now, with a higher BAC than your ABV, Greg, Scott, and Dan.
That's right. Welcome in, everybody. It's the Unfiltered Gentleman. Thanks for listening. Thanks for hanging out. Most importantly, thanks for drinking along with us. I am Greg, or that is Scott.
Thanks for having me.
And that is Dan.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you guys are just so pleasant today.
Yes.
This is great. Everyone's on their best behavior.
Yes. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, so nice. I feel like I'm Oprah or something.
Are you going to give us something?
Yeah, you get a beer. You get a beer. Everyone
nice.
gets
All
a
right.
beer.
I love this show.
Yeah, I just got a lot
I'm in a
better.
beer truck.
Mm-hmm. Thanks for listening, everybody. Big shout out, and I kid you not, I did not make this up. This is what the stats told me. The top listening city for last week was Paris, France.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I don't
what?
blue.
Exactly. Bonjour. Oui,
Yeah.
oui. I don't get it. I don't know why, but thank you, Paris, for listening along. I hope whatever we said made sense.
Parlez-vous français?
There you go. Oh, wow. He is by.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't know you spoke French.
I didn't know either.
Oh, till now?
Only when I drink.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
Yep.
Start learning all kinds of languages.
That's right. French jazz music.
I bet you dig it.
Yeah.
Dig that French jazz. So shout out to Paris. Thanks, guys. Don't forget to hashtag show us your beers. Maybe send us what you're drinking over there in Patty. Rate and subscribe on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. However you're listening, please give us a nice little rating and review. It would be much appreciated. Our burp word of the week, boats and hose. Ooh, boats and hose. And you'll find out why in just a second. But we got to get me some boats and hose. Gotta get me some beer. I'm feeling parched.
Yeah.
You guys are looking parched. It's a little hot out today. Let's get right into it.
Grab your libations, pals. It's time for beer of the week.
And if you're drinking, well, you know that you're my friend. And I'll say, I think I'll have myself a beer.
We are having ourselves a beer. It's Karl Strauss's Boat Shoes Hazy IPA, 7.2%, 59 IBUs. Has an 87 on Beer Advocate and a 3.84 on Untapped. From Karl Strauss, they say, boat shoes are much more than footwear. They're a state of mind. They say to those around you, hey, I'm practical, but I'm also stylish. I may or may not actually own a boat, but I definitely care about the finer things in life, like weekend jaunts to the coast, salty ocean breezes, and hazy India Pale Ales.
Oh, shit.
Boat Shoes Hazy IPA has flavors of citrus and sweet fruit that linger through a juicy finish. The unfiltered brew is intensely hopped and pairs perfectly with your nautical lifestyle. Actual boat not required. And the hops used were Pacifica, Simcoe, Mosaic, Pecco, and Galaxy hops.
Simcoe.
Mm-hmm. You dig that, Simcoe?
Oh, yeah.
I have to say, I had this for the first time back in like January on a trip down to San Diego. We stopped at Karl Strauss to treat ourselves and have ourselves a tasty meal and some beers, and had this one. Really dug it and haven't seen it since. And now it's in cans and they're starting to distribute it, which I did not know would become something they'd be distributing.
That's cool.
So I was very excited to see it. I was a little underwhelmed by the score that Beer Advocate and Untapped have for it.
Whoa, what happened?
Yeah, 87, 3.84 respectively.
Huh.
I really enjoy this. What do you guys think of this one?
Oh, yeah. It's good. Anything with that Simcoe hops, man. I'm always feeling that.
Mm-hmm. You get a lot of tropical up front. Finishes nice and juicy. A little cleaner than most hazies, I would say, on the finish, and keeps me wanting more. It's just really easy to drink. I don't know why it's not scored, a little higher than that.
It should be.
I think so.
Yeah.
So, Scott, what say you?
Liking it. Major tropical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't get a lot of the smell from it, but and the taste is pretty strong.
Yeah, the aroma's fairly light.
Correct.
Yeah.
Maybe get a little bit of fruit on the nose.
Slightly.
But not a lot.
Anyway, yeah,
not a lot. Just like last week we had some that weren't too aromatic, but definitely tasted delicious. So I'm really enjoying this. I'm glad that they got this in cans.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely be buying more as I see it. If you guys out there in podcast land have had it, let us know what you think of it, because I'm surprised at the score it received on Untapped. So
Yeah, very smooth.
yeah. really easy to drink.
After drinking it, I'm surprised the score so low.
I think it's definitely a summer crusher. So
faux show.
Let us know what you guys think. We got a lot to get to. Crotch talk. Of course, Beer Baby of the Week, Old Timey Word. We got some beer science to conduct today.
Oh, cool.
Get the lab coats out, everybody.
Nice.
Of course, Bullpen Beer and lots of booze news to get to. So let's just crack right in and start off with a little crotch talk.
Have a grievance to share? It's time for crotch talk.
I do have one grievance.
Oh,
I had to go to the DMV and get my real ID.
Oh, my God.
For those of you who don't know, I think it's a nationwide thing. Some states,
DMV.
Yeah. So, well, some states are more ahead of it than others. You have to get this stupid thing called Real ID, and if you don't have it, then you can't get on a flight without your passport, even if it's domestic. So I was like, fine, I'll get my stupid Real ID. Made an appointment because no fool goes to the DMV out here without an appointment, not unless they just hate themselves. Made an appointment, got there 20 minutes early, 1:40 for a 2 o'clock appointment. Did not actually get past the appointment line till 2:05. Thank you, DMV. I thought, I'll get there early and I'll be done like around 2. No, I'll maybe start around 2. You have to bring in proof of Social Security, proof of you being used, like a birth certificate, and 2 proofs of residency. So like a bank statement with your address, name and address on it. And so I bring in 5 examples of proof of residency. She goes through them, and this, like, you first start in the appointments line, and then they like look through your shit and tell you where to go until you go wait again.
All the windows.
Yeah. And so she looks through everything. She goes, yeah, I don't like any of this. I was like, well, that's from my bank. So yeah, it doesn't have your account number on it. I was like, well, it's not just an offer for a credit card. It's saying my car's paid off. Like, it's kind of a legit piece of paper. And I said, what about my health insurance? Yeah, your full account number is not on here.
Oh, God.
So after all that, she only accepts one of the 5 things I bring in.
Oh, Jesus.
And you need 2. And I'm like, fuck, am I going to have to do this all over again?
Are you fucking kidding me?
And she goes, well, do you have your car registration? I was like, well, in my car. So, yeah, why don't you go get that? So then I go get it. And then I have to wait back in that appointments line again.
Oh, my
so
God.
another 10 minutes of waiting. And it's like, why don't you just fucking tell me that you wanted shit from the government?
Right.
You wanted car registration and you wanted my property tax bills. Why don't you just tell me you wanted government mailings only? Don't tell me this bullshit where it's like bank statements and health insurance, because that's what I brought in.
Fuck right.
And you guys wouldn't fucking take it. So suck my dick, DMV.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was very annoyed.
They're so annoying.
Yeah, I've never really had a bad experience at the DMV.
Really?
And I rarely make appointments, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I got so cocky one time I went in there. I just got in and out. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stop making appointments. And
well, the one by your house is notoriously short.
That's true. But I'll even go to the one in Ventura for whatever reason. Yeah. And I don't know. I don't get in trouble over there.
Interesting.
They're very nice people, and they'll work with me.
Yeah, this lady was not. Now, the guy at the window who was actually then processing my shit, super nice guy. It's unfortunate he was wearing an Angels jersey. But other than that, super nice guy. And kind of talk the shit, shoot the shit a little bit. It was funny. He goes, is this a printout of your W-2 to prove my social security number? I was like, yeah. He goes, well, you're supposed to have a real copy. I was like, yeah, I haven't received a real copy in like 5 years. It's not 1999 anymore. And he's like, yeah, I know. We're so ass backwards here. He goes, we have one computer that sells DOS on it.
Oh, my God.
I was like, whoa, well, welcome to the government. That's where we are, everybody.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was my DMV experience.
Yeah, I hate the DMV.
Yeah, I had to go drink a lot of beer after that. In fact, I had a lot of booze this weekend. That was Saturday afterwards. Met up with Big Dig Nick from the Booze League, and we did some damage over at Fig Mountain. The lady friend was having her bridal shower, and his wife was throwing the shower for her. So I just messaged all the husbands whose wives were going to and said, Nick and I will be at Fig Mountain. We'll be here about 2:30 after I get out of the DMV. Meet us there for beers. And a few of them did, so we put down some beers. And then once all the girls got kicked out of the house, we went back to the house and just got hammered. It was good. And then Sunday, did a local place here, Cisco's Mexican food. They have quite the Sunday brunch.
Oh, Cisco's. Yeah.
Quite the Sunday brunch. It's all you can drink for like $22. So went there and ate some food and had a metric ton of champagne. It was delicious. And then towards the end, Nick goes, I really want some tequila. And he asked the guy, I forget what it was. He's like, hey, do you have it was like the Don Julio, I don't know, like 1964, some number, I forget. Guy's like, yeah, we got it. He goes, 4 shots of that. It's on me. I paid for brunch. Brunch was $94. He came back with these shots in the bill, $104.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, well, yeah, did you?
Yeah, Nick's like, whoa. How much were these shots? And he was like, oh, they were, $25.50 or whatever it was. And Nick's like, hey, man, a little warning would have been nice. So I could have bought the bottle for that. So got kind of fucked there. But good time had by all. And now I'm off to Colorado in a few days to do some more drinking. Working on getting some interviews while I'm out there. We'll see how that works out. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for me.
I can share a little incident that I was kind of involved in.
Okay.
From the hardware store I work at, not
allegedly.
Allegedly, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, maybe I wasn't there. I don't know. It's the hardware store that's not Lowe's.
Right. Might be orange.
Could be. Could be orange. Could be wearing an apron. Which is funny because there's another hardware store that has a T-shirt that says "We don't wear aprons. They belong in the kitchen."
Oh, really?
I love that T-shirt.
That's hilarious.
I'm gonna get one.
Gangster.
Yeah.
Anywho, so I work. Normally, I'm a cashier in the garden, and so the guy that but the head guy for electrical, he comes running past me on his phone, paging security, blah blah blah, security, blah blah blah. So right away I know
Dr. Greetham.
Yeah, I know that's my cue to be alert because. That's my middle name of security.
Right.
Of course, here comes a guy pushing a cart full of the very expensive cable that they use to,
Electrical stuff?
Yeah.
Copper?
It's copper to, most people have, to run their houses, the electrical in their houses. So he has over $1,000 worth of stuff, and he's rushing out with a cart. As soon as he gets to me, I'm like, "Hey, dude, where's your receipt?" And of course, he goes right by. So I'm screaming at the guy. I'm right in his ear. I'm like, "Give me your receipt." Anyway, long story short, as soon as he gets to the parking lot, this guy from Electrical that had already rushed out the door, he had like 10 shopping carts pushing him. And
the guy working there had 10 shopping carts.
Yes. And he shoves these shopping carts right at the guy with the trying to steal the stuff, or allegedly trying to steal the stuff. We don't want any lawsuits here. So the guy had to stop, and as soon as he stopped, and there's two things they tell us in the safety videos, whatever,
right.
when you have a shoplifter.
Show us on the doll where he touched you.
Yeah, yeah, and I would never do that,
right?
Because
snitches get stitches.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
and this one is don't touch the person, and 2 is don't touch the cart. Well, this guy, as soon as he did that, and the guy had to stop because of the carts, he grabs the guy's cart.
Oh,
and he says, "You're not going anywhere. Yeah. You got this." And the guy goes, "I paid for it." And so again, I repeated the only thing I knew how to say because I'm kind of stupid and stuff. Well, then show me the receipt. And he's like, "Well, I want to do some more shopping." And the guy goes, "No, you're done. You're not done. You do any shopping. You're done." I said, "If you want to do more shopping, the store's the other way."
Yeah.
The guy from Electrical, he says, "Security's on their way. So either you leave the cart right now, or we'll wait for security to show up." Which I don't know if they're going to show up or not.
Do you have security?
I can't say.
Okay.
Probably not. But I mean, yes, we do.
Yep.
I don't know if he got scared. It's like these 2 white boys are like starting to annoy me,
they're
and
crazy.
I don't want to kill them. So he just left the cart there. So
I feel like Home Depot has. The one that sounds like Home Depot.
Sounds like
but it's not potentially.
It's
Home
like
Depot.
Neighbors Home Depot.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the depot where you go for home things.
The orange apron place. That is called Lowe's
adjacent.
Not Lowe's. Yeah.
Right.
Lowe's competition.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Call it
not a very good competition, but anyway.
I feel like it's a never-ending saga of people just jacking shit out
and
out the front door.
I don't know if it's just that store that's not Lowe's.
Right.
But other stores that I worked at is kind of the same. It's kind of a new law that they have where you don't touch the person.
Right. The merchandise isn't as much as the lawsuit.
Well,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
cool.
And you know what?
Yeah, good to know.
Yeah, I know, right? So, yeah,
I'm going to walk there next time and just run away.
Yeah. We're going to end the show early.
Yeah.
Need a new fridge.
Because I remember years ago, the actually manager of a retail store was actually able to stop the person.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And I guess it's kind of like a citizen's arrest or whatever. They were to stop them, take him in their office, and sit him down and wait for the police to show up.
But could they physically detain them, or was it only voluntarily at that point?
No.
Hey, you come with me, sit in my office. Yeah, fuck you.
Where are the tools?
Where are they? Maybe people were stupider then. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because
Vince McMahon managing, not Lowe's. Yeah.
He's trying to do Batman.
Oh.
That's right. Batman, yeah.
Guess it.
Because I guess things are different because I so remember that so many people, and like I say, working there, I remember many times where the manager would stop the person, hey, come to my office, the police are on the way, and maybe people were just stupider then, they'd go
probably
sit and wait in the office.
Or they learned that nothing's actually going to happen.
Yeah. And then the police would show up and do their thing and arrest the person.
That's true.
Now it's like, don't touch them, don't touch their car. You can ask for a receipt, but if they don't show it, just let them go. And to me personally, I don't really give a fuck for the store I work at. I'm like, you guys are stupid because you don't do anything about it.
Right.
It's just like my principles. It's like, why are you better than me that you can just walk out with this shit and I have to pay for it?
It's the old man in you.
That's what it is. Yeah. So now I just walk out with it. So,
I feel like the sound you should hear anytime somebody walks out Home Depot is just this. Maybe an IKEA commercial. That really should be the Not Lowe's commercial.
Yeah, we do that and they don't.
Yeah.
Okay, bye. Thank you. Have a nice day. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
I think you're right. It's like this, like these people, like they know, like or maybe
what do you mean these people?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
You know what I mean? No, they've been brought to justice or something, and somebody got away with it on a technicality, and now they all know about it somehow through the internet. Like it's the same. Have you ever seen these videos of these sovereign citizens? Where they're like, do you ever see those? Where they get pulled over
so annoying.
by the police officers?
We're travelers.
Yeah, we're travelers.
Oh, I've heard about this.
Oh my god,
so annoying.
Yeah.
It is hilarious.
Where do you live? I live here.
Yeah.
I live
Yeah.
everywhere.
It's like, well,
somebody was just telling me about this.
yeah, you registered with this with the DMV. Well, this is a vessel, not a motor vehicle.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
holy shit. Do you think you found some fucking loophole that they can't fucking crack your window open with with their fucking
Nightstick.
baton?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
They will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I love those videos. It's hilarious.
And it's like, well, you're driving illegally, doing whatever. Oh, I'm not driving. I'm traveling.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the same thing, I think. They steal something and they're like, well, they can't touch me.
Or they're
I think someone should just grab them and fucking
I
break
didn't
their
steal
arms.
it.
Just choke and
I'm
just
borrowing it.
Yeah.
just choke the fuck out of them.
That's right.
I mean, just let's be legal here.
Yeah, totally. Batman doesn't kill.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, he only beats up.
Maims them.
Yeah.
Robin does though.
Yeah, then he tells him to kiss his ass. All right. Anybody else? We good? No good?
I think we're good.
All right. We got some beers to drink. We got an old-timey word of the week, corny-faced. Corny-faced.
What?
It's a very red, pimpled face. So if you're corny-faced, I guess you got pimples everywhere.
Oh, shit. Really?
Wow.
It's kind of gross.
That's an insult.
Yeah. It's an old-timey insult.
It is.
Yeah, so
corny face.
I'd only seen that one today. I'd never seen that
Wow.
one before. So corny-faced. Remember that when someone's being an a-hole.
Yeah, or going through poverty.
Yeah,
Hey,
poverty.
Yeah, or puberty. One of the two.
One of those things. Let's clean this up a little bit. There's nothing better than a babe with craft beer. It's time for Beer Babe of the Week. It is that time, and her name is Sarah. You can find her on the grams at Beauty and the Beer. There are dots in between each word, so beauty dot and the beer. Beauty and the Beer. And this one, she's at Crooked Can Market down in Florida, drinking some good stuff from Florida Brewers Guild. So make sure you're following Beauty and the Beer with dots in between on the grams. I think you'll be happy you did.
Cheers to her.
Cheers indeed.
In that picture you showed me, she's holding her beer like cheers.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's cheersing us all.
Yeah, most girls are just kind of showing off with their beers. Like, look what I have. It's very annoying. But she's very much chick. Hey, let's enjoy it together.
Let's celebrate.
That's right.
This is for you and for me and for all of us. And all that good, happy stuff. So, make sure you're following Sarah at Beauty and the Beer on the grams. All right, we have some very important beer science to get to. It's been talked about and brought up many a time. It's all the rage right now, so I think we just need to conduct this science and just get it over with.
From a bottle, from a can, why don't people understand my inebriation? Beer! Beer science!
Just really wanted to play the song.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Any excuse.
Yeah, it really is. And I must put like an asterisk next to this. I don't know if this is beer science.
It doesn't smell like it.
Yeah. Technically, they are classifying it as a beer, but it is not, in my book, a beer. In fact, it looks like you've got some Sprite in your glass.
Yeah, some sparkling water or something.
That's exactly what it looks like.
I mean, if you colored it beer color,
sure,
you could probably say it was beer, but there is no head as well.
That is accurate. So, anyways, we are drinking Truly's Pineapple Hard Seltzer.
Oh, fuck. I shouldn't have got so much.
Want to see what you guys think. I've admitted that I have been enjoying these. Pineapple is not my favorite flavor. It's probably one of my least favorite flavors.
Agreed.
It was just the coolest one in the fridge, so I grabbed it. But other than that, I've really been enjoying these. They are 5%. One of the great things about them is they only have 2 grams of carbs, and for somebody that doesn't do carbs, it's great little in between for your beer. So instead of having 3 beers a night, maybe I'll have a beer, then a Truly, and then a beer, and kind of
space it out.
Yeah, space it out, cut out some carbs and that kind of stuff. And they really don't taste bad. I've been saying that they taste just like boozy LaCroix. If you drink the LaCroix, this one, the pineapple happens. I didn't even know it was going to be on Untapped. Has a 3.18 on Untapped. So dig in, guys. Tell me what you think.
I gotta co-sign you with that pineapple, dude. Like, that is not my favorite fruit either.
No, I don't mind it as a real fruit. It's not bad, but as a flavor, not my favorite.
I understand it.
This is okay. It's definitely probably my least favorite of all the flavors I've had.
Smells good.
Yeah, it smells pretty good. Lime, I think, is my favorite. Dark cherry is also really good. Probably dark cherry is my favorite.
It's just a splash of pineapple.
Yeah, it's not strong. It's like a LaCroix.
Yeah.
LaCroix. It's just a splash of flavor, not a ton of sugar or anything like that. Scott, what say you?
I've never had the LaCroix. I'm going to say it tastes kind of like sparkling flavored water.
That's what a LaCroix is, yeah.
Okay, so pretty good, brother.
Drink it?
Yeah.
I mean, it does have alcohol. It's 5%.
Yeah,
refreshing.
it's not bad. I mean, I think I mentioned, I don't know, last week or a couple weeks ago that it's what Hulk Hogan drinks. So.
That's right, yeah.
If Hulk Hogan, it's good for him, it's good for me.
I think he drinks the White Claws, right? Yeah. He's racist.
Probably.
Shit.
Yeah. Would you guys buy this from the store?
No.
No? It's fair?
To drink as water, maybe.
Yeah.
No.
All right. You can get them from Costco, about $1 a can. That's where I get them. I like them. I think they're pretty good.
5%. I mean, that's not too bad.
They're great for summer. It's more than a Bud Light.
Yeah.
Great for summer.
So
and like I said, great for low carb people as well.
It's true.
All right, so the consensus is the two of you would not buy it?
Probably not.
Okay.
I mean, it's not bad. I'll drink it. Definitely.
Wouldn't turn it down.
I would. Yeah. I mean,
someone hands it to you, you're fine.
Definitely.
You're not gonna. Oh no.
I could even imagine the other flavors tasting pretty good because, like you said, pineapple is kind of the one I'm like, oh shit, like that's like the one I go to last, and this isn't so bad. So I imagine the other ones are probably pretty tasty.
Yeah, like I think dark cherry is pretty damn good.
I bet
lime's pretty good too. I'm trying to think. Mango, if you're into mango, it's pretty good. I'm not a huge mango person. The lady friend is. She loves it.
Yeah, me too.
I hate lemon in general. She likes the lemon one. Doesn't love it. Thinks it's pretty decent.
I bet you it's pretty good too.
There's a pink grapefruit. That one's pretty good too.
Oh, shit, I might get into this shit now.
I know.
There you go.
Should have brought in the good flavors. Yeah. So, anyways, that's our little beer science. We hadn't addressed the Trulies or the seltzers on the show, and I figured it was about time that they got addressed because they've been blowing up the interwebs, and I think we can all agree that this should not be considered beer.
No.
But it is, at least in my book, a viable drinking option. So,
some sort of concoction at least.
Yeah.
Like kind of like an alcoholic flavored water.
It's exactly what it tastes like. So let us know what you guys think of the hard seltzers. If you like them, if you don't like them, tweet at us at Unfiltered Gents. And if you do like them, let us know what your favorite flavor is. Because like I said, I'm digging that dark cherry, and the pink grapefruit's pretty good.
It tastes like you took some Perrier and mixed it with some flavored vodka or something.
Yeah. Except minus the disgusting flavored vodka taste. I can't
true.
like birthday cake vodka and shit like that. Oh god, I just want to throw up when I smell
it's
it.
True.
It's so bad.
It's just like a splash of that. And then mostly Perrier.
Yeah, that stuff is just like diabetes in a bottle. It's awful.
Yes.
That flavored vodka.
That's true.
Can't stand it personally. So all right, great. Got a Bullpen beer to get to, which we'll crack open in just a few. In the meantime, let's break into some news.
Extra, extra, drink all about it. It's time for booze news.
Yes, it is. AB InBev has acquired a new brewery. They've picked up Platform Beer Company out of Ohio. And it's interesting, they were on quite the tear for a while, buying up all these craft breweries. They haven't bought one since 2017 when they picked up Wicked Weed out there in North Carolina. I don't know if they were trying to lay low because of all the shit they were getting for buying breweries, or if they just kind of ran out of money for a while, or what the deal is. It was interesting. Take a 2-year break, and now you're back at it. And this one, I'd never even heard. Like Wicked Weed, before they bought them out, I'd heard of Wicked Weed. Heard a lot of the breweries that they bought out before they were bought out, like 10 Barrel, heard of that, but never heard of Platform Beer. So maybe they're trying to like go in kind of stealthy and like let's buy this one no one's heard of. Start showing up on shelves. People won't realize it.
Nobody's heard of Ohio. Let's buy this stuff.
That's a sneaky fucking idea.
I don't know. Maybe
I think
not.
you're right.
Could be. Also in AB news, ZX Ventures, which is their venture arm, is selling.
Break it down.
ZX.
Oh, excuse me.
ZX, yeah.
Okay.
2 words for you. More beer. They are selling Northern Brewer Homebrew Supply, which is a very large homebrew supplier on the internet. I mean, they have a store too, but they're mainly on the internet. And they sold out a few years ago to Budweiser, and now they're selling them to Blackstreet Capital Holdings. It was a big deal on the internet. Like, all the home brewers are like, "Oh, now it's Budweiser. We can't buy shit from there," and blah blah blah. But they had pretty good prices because they owned by big companies. They bought in bulk, so it's a real Sophie's choice of what to do if you're a home brewer there. But, so now they're no longer Budweiser. They're being sold to Blackstreet, not the band, Capital Holdings, not the group.
No diggity.
No doubt. Speaking of these hard seltzers, Natty Light and PBR both launching a hard seltzer brand on their own, yes. Because as if shitty beer wasn't bad enough, we need some shitty seltzer to accompany it.
All right.
Fuck.
Has anybody had that Natter Days yet?
No.
It's like pink lemonade beer.
Natter Day Saints?
Nothing.
Now that's a religion I consider. My friend had it. My friend Deanna had it. And she said it was actually pretty decent. I think we talked about this on the show. There was one beer festival where amongst all this craft beer, it won like best beer, which was really embarrassing. But
that's bullshit.
Yeah, they hid what it was and then had people vote. So people apparently like this shit, and it's really, really unfortunate. North Carolina governor signs into law the allowance of pets in breweries. So before now, you couldn't bring your dog. You couldn't bring your dog into a brewery. Now you can, unless of course they prepare food. Then you cannot.
Oh man. Well, where dogs are gonna go, kids are gonna go.
Yeah.
I don't mind the dogs. It's the kids.
I was thinking of you the other day in a not sexual way.
Oh, thank you. For once.
Yeah.
I was thinking of you in a sexual way.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Usually it's sexual. I was at new local brewery, Tarantula Hill.
Yes.
And I've talked about this before. We went there their very first night of having their soft open, and there were kids galore, and they wouldn't stop running around and creating a ruckus, and it was really fucking annoying.
Yeah.
So we gave them a few weeks. It's been like a month now. We thought things will have calmed down. It was a big deal. It was the first brewery in the city, and things will have calmed down. No big deal. We went back. Same fucking story.
No way.
Kids running around like crazy. Trampling plants and just turning it into their own little playground. And we had Marty the brew pub with us the entire time, and he's just like looking around like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening? Like, they're gonna attack us. It's clear.
It's apocalypse.
Yeah, he was not enjoying it. I was not. It's one thing to have, like, I was telling the lady friend, we go to certain breweries like Integrin you'll go to. There's a lot of kids, not a lot of kids. There's often kids there.
There's kids.
And they seem to be sitting there on their iPads doing those kind of things. Where at this one, for some reason, they think because there's like outdoors, because like there's outdoor space, they can just run up and down the whole, I don't know what it is.
Man.
Super annoying. Hopefully it calms down. I thought it would have calmed down after a month or so. Did not. It's going to be their downfall to some extent. I mean, it's not going to put them out of business or anything. But the other thing is the bar is so far away from some of the outside seating. I was saying it would be so easy to underage drink. Like, you get a table at the far end of their little outdoor seating. You have one friend who's 21 that just keeps going up and buying beers.
Oh, shit.
No one's ever out there.
Yeah.
It'd be so, like, they need to really work on some of their procedures there.
They got to fix their shit.
They do.
Drunk little kids running around.
Exactly. And it's, there's a college around here, a little college town. So you might get some 18-year-olds trying to sneak some booze, and there goes your license.
There you go.
So get your shit together. I want to enjoy you. I will say we had 2 of their beers. They finally had a couple of their own on tap. They had an IPA and a double IPA, and that double IPA was really good.
Really?
IPA could use a little work. It wasn't bad. It just, if we're being honest, it could use a little work. That double IPA, phenomenal.
Wow.
Really good. We'll be going back for that one.
Okay. Well, you're going to brave the kids.
Yeah, I'll be going back during work hours for that one.
Okay.
Maybe it'll get better once they're in school or something.
Yeah, that's true.
We'll see. All right. I think it's time we make a call to the pen.
He calls to the bullpen for
Beer.
Yeah, I just thought of. You should have like a drop of like when we're complaining about kids in breweries. You should have like that drop from Step Brothers of that kid going, "Shut up, essay."
I was thinking we should have a drop of the old guys from the Muppets.
Oh yeah.
Shut up already.
That's true.
That's what we sound like. Our bullpen beer comes to us from Black Acre Brewing It's Beard Tax Russian Imperial Stout. 9.8. Yeah. You know what? I figured it's balls hot outside.
Yeah.
Let's have ourselves a Russian Imperial Stout. 9.8%, 60 IBUs, has a 3.97 on Untapped and a 91 on Beer Advocate. Very short description: a rich, dark stout with substantial alcohol warmness, notable roast flavors, and hints of chocolate.
Yeah, it's funny the timing of this beer because I am sans beard right now. Though it is kind of faintly growing back right now.
You got a little stubble. I guess your beard tax would be very low right now.
That's true.
Yeah, nice time for the tax collector to come around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was getting taxed heavily for a while there. Holy God.
Yeah. This is good. I get a lot of, I want to say roastiness, which is probably like coffee notes and some dark chocolate, kind of that bitterness of a coffee and a dark chocolate. A lot of that roastiness. Definitely some warmth from the booze on the back end.
Yes.
Nose is pretty chocolately and coffee.
Very chocolatey.
Has like a bitter smell to it. I don't know.
I don't know if that's the chocolate or not.
Could be like a dark chocolate thing. Could also be coffee.
Could be.
I know it's 900 degrees out, but what do you think of this bad boy?
Yeah, I know it's still good. I would still drink it.
A little dessert through the summer?
Correct. You know, did you purposely have it a little warmer than usual?
Yes and no. I knew it would happen just because it's so hot in here. It's been in the fridge for weeks, so it's been kept at proper temperature. But I knew it'd be so warm in here. But I thought because it's the beer that it is, it will hold up to warming up a little bit. Yeah. It's been out of the fridge for how long? We've been recording, about 30 minutes now. And I thought it's going to hold up, and it's actually going to bring out some of the more roastiness, most likely. So it wasn't on purpose, but it wasn't not on purpose. Like I knew it was going to happen, and I think it held up well to it.
It did. I was going to say, like I think I would prefer it this way, only because I think if it was cold, we wouldn't get all of it. Like it would just be like numbingly cold. And, oh wow, it's beer.
You'd probably get like just kind of a numbness across your tongue with booze on the finish.
Yeah, this tastes like chocolate melted into some beer over here.
Yeah, it's kind of got like a fudginess to it almost with some coffee. Now I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Sorry, Scott. I kind of walked all over your opinion there.
No, you didn't, because you helped me, because I'm thinking, what does that taste? I'm thinking, coffee bean? But when you said that the fudge melted into beer, I'm like, that's it. Perfect.
Yeah. It's like real dark, like bitter chocolate melted.
Man, loving it. Yeah, it's good stuff.
I'm digging it. All right, cool. So this is Beard Tax by Black Acre Brewing. Go check it out. I had never heard of them before I had this beer. Let's see, what else? Where were we? News. Anheuser Busch to launch non-alcoholic Budweiser in India. Guess Scott won't be going to India anytime soon.
I'll cancel my reservation.
Yep. Sorry. Anheuser Busch will enter the non-alcoholic beer market in India with the launch of Budweiser 0.0. Does that sound familiar?
Oh, shit.
Heineken 0.0?
India's not going to go for that.
We'll find out. The company announced last week. Budweiser 0.0 will be available in cans and bottles at retailers in Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Pune, Chennai. Oh, God, I'm just going to stop. And a lot of places in India. I don't want to disrespect anybody. Budweiser is one of the fastest growing beer brands in the country, and we are so thrilled to add Budweiser 0.0 to our portfolio here. Ben Verhart, president of AB InBev South Asia, said, while the market for non-alcohol beers is still nascent here, it's a leading brewer. We see a great opportunity to grow this segment. Or we could just not.
Yeah.
We can not grow this segment.
To say, shut up.
Yeah.
Fuck are you talking about?
He's basically saying, like, nobody's actually asking for this. We're just going to see if we could jam it down their throats.
He's like, come on, India. You're a bunch of pussies, right? Drink this 0.0 beer.
Oh, I hope they reject it.
That's right. Show them what you're made of, India. Let's go.
Yeah.
We know we got a voice over there.
That's true. Anybody a fan of City Brewing out here in Los Angeles? We've had their IPA on the show, I believe.
Can't remember.
Okay. That's fair. It's been a while. Anyways, they are in some hot water with us local Angelinos.
Oh, shit.
More specifically, Dodger fans. They're located not far from Dodger Stadium, the worst stadium in all of baseball. I say this as a Dodger fan.
Not the team that's got like the best record in baseball.
Best record, worst hot dogs.
Yeah.
That's the Dodgers.
True.
That's true.
Yeah.
True.
Rolled baloney. They posted a picture on Instagram.
Oh, thank God. It's baloney. I thought it was something else.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, man.
Angel City posted a picture on Instagram that they went out for a bit of a day with all the employees to Dodger Stadium. But their caption read, today, Angel City participates in a yearly ritual of ours where we head to Dodger Stadium to watch the boys in blue get one of their 115 wins before choking in October.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Truth hurts.
Yeah, I can't really say anything until this October.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That hurts.
Well, the internet did not take kindly.
At least you make it to October. Boom.
Yeah. How about that?
Yeah.
We make it to
bitch.
October. How many GABF awards you won?
God. You know what didn't help their cause is their Angel City Brewery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everyone's like, oh, it must be an Angel fan.
Yeah.
Like, because I might say something about that, about the Lakers and be like, oh, well, you know, when they don't make the playoffs this year. Oh, you're a jerk. But I'm actually a Laker fan. I'm just, you know, sort of self-loathing right now.
Right. Well, people took to the internet to make comments. They commented on this post. One person says, maybe serve better beer before you bash on the home team.
Oh, shit.
Someone else says, let me pass on Angel City Beer. I'll just head to Boomtown where they don't bash the Dodgers.
Ooh.
Wow, trash talking the home team. Tisk, tisk, you just lost a customer.
Oh, no.
And then somebody wrote, you guys should just fire whoever posted this.
Probably.
Yeah. So it went on from there, but not a smart move.
It wasn't.
In the town you reside in.
Yeah, I mean, you can't expect Angel fans to do it because, you know.
Well, and at least if they were Angel fans, like if they're, let's say they're at Dodger Stadium for a Dodgers-Angels game, like I think it would be okay to actually be acceptable, like to say you're Angel fans and then talk shit about the Dodgers. But to just like openly talk shit about the Dodgers other than their hot dogs for no reason, just it's not smart.
No.
Remember where you're from.
That's right.
Exactly.
They will beat you up in the parking lot.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're a Giant fan.
Yes. Well, at this point, they might as well be Giant
Then they
fans.
kill you, yeah.
Yeah. So, Odell Brewing, this is weird, out of Colorado, is going to add a wine selection to their portfolio in 2020. Odell Brewing is getting into the winemaking business. They announced plans last week to open a wine cellar and tasting room on its campus next year. Who's excited for Odell wine?
Yay!
Yeah. Look, I enjoy a nice glass of wine. I am not against wine at all. It just seems weird.
I'm cultured.
Yeah. Put that fucking pinky up.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm not against wine. I just think it's weird. I think it's a weird choice. I don't understand it.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not a let's go out and have wine kind of deal. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Wine is kind of a at home with dinner.
Yeah.
Romantic, maybe.
Well, I was just thinking...
Trying to get laid.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Well, you turned me on.
That's right.
I was just thinking in a beer
Wine
industry...
Get you laid? Wait a minute.
Don't come over when I have wine. It'll happen.
Poor dog. I was just thinking in a beer industry that is ever struggling and it's all about keeping things local and then the budget's kind of tight. Like, money's not abound right now in the beer industry. Then to go spend a bunch of money and open up a wine side. It's like, how about you just focus on keeping your beer tasty?
Right.
But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe wine's the new thing and they're going to be rich and I'm going to be the fucking idiot who's left here standing.
No, I don't think you will be.
Okay. I like your take.
Yes.
So, all right, well, that's all we got. Anybody else? Did I miss anything? Perfect.
Just Dan's fart.
That's right.
No, we didn't miss it.
Had to do that.
It was right there. So next week, I have an interview. It's been a while, and I apologize to everyone. I've gotten a few messages on the grams about this. Interview with Jared from 1901 Speakeasy. That's in Oxnard, California. We did a all liquor, spirits episode. No beer on that episode. Not one beer on the episode. It'll be the first time we've ever not had beer on this show.
Holy shit.
Yeah, exactly. He made 4 cocktails. We talked about them. Basically did a brewer interview, but with a master bartender instead. So
cool. I'm sick of that show.
Yeah, I bet.
I just remembered.
So we talk all about spirits and cocktails and especially Prohibition era cocktails. So a lot of whiskey talk. That's what I'm a fan of. And his new bar, it's a 1901 Speakeasy. It's a speakeasy themed bar. Really cool place. So check that out next week. In the meantime, you can find us at theunfilteredgentleman.com. We're on the social medias at theunfilteredgentleman, at unfilteredgents on Twitter, and the number to drunk dial 805-538-BEER. It's 2337. So I think that's it. Thank you all for listening, and make sure you all stay hydrated. Now, on that note, good night, everybody.